Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. So in this series we are exploring JavaScript tutorial questions. So today we are looking at the maxChar question, which is to return the maximum character in a given string. So there are many ways to solve this, but we're going to be looking at the easiest method you can use to solve the problem. So, and one of the easiest methods is to use an object tracking idea. So, what does that mean? That means you are going to create an object that contains each of these characters to track the numbers of character, you know, contained in this word. For example, now given this word, we are supposed to return e because e occurred twice. Every other character here is occurring once. E is the only one that occurred twice, so the maximum occurring character is E. So we are going to return E. And in this, the maximum occurring is 1. 1 occurred 4 times. P occurred twice, and others occurs just once. So we are going to use an object to track the number of occurrences. That's the easiest method you can use in solving this problem. There are other methods, but that's the easiest method. And when you're in a interview, you want to use the easiest method. So let's look at how we can solve it. Assuming we have the function, let me just call this solution. And then we have a str, which is a string. Given a string, so what we want to do is we want to create, first of all, create an object that contains everything, that contains each character with number of occurrence. And then from there we can track it. So the first thing you want to do is create the object. You can say const character object. Character object is equals to an empty object, and then next thing is to create each object. So we are going to use the for of. Remember, for of is for object by for. Okay, for in, sorry, for in is used to cycle through an object, while for of is used to cycle through an array. And also for of you can use it to cycle through a string. So we are going to use that for it because it's a string we are being passed. There's no need to convert it to an array. So we'll just use a for of. Say let character of string equals to this. So you want to first of all check if char object, it should be char, not char, character object. So char object, if char object is in char object, if char object is in char object, yes, it is. If the item exists already in this object, then you want to just increase its value. So we just do char object is equals to we can do char object is equals to char object plus 1, but the shortest will be char object plus plus, which will be increasing to automatically increase the value of the character in this object. So some people might not easily understand what this does. So I'm going to change it back, and then later on I'll change it back so that people can easily understand. So this is the same thing as you doing this. It's the same thing as you doing this. CHAR plus plus 1. It's the same thing as you doing this. So then else. Remember I told you about using if else when you are not writing more than just a statement. It's better you use a single line if and a single line if is equals to 1. So this would create the character map for us, and then let's print out the character object and see console.log character object if we have been able to achieve what we want. So console.log solution, and inside of the solution let us put our first example here, which is this. Now let's save it and run it to do an node tutorial. You can see we have our character object right there. We have a character object right there, right here. So you can even see here that E occurred twice while others occurred once. So now we need a way to detect, to return this, the one that has the highest occurrence. So this takes us to the second stage. The second stage we are going to also use the for, but this time it will be a for in, because we want to circle through an object. Remember I told you when you are circling through an object you use the for in. So let's first of all we want to track the maximum character. So let max be equals to 0 at first, and then let max character be equals to empty string at first also. So come down here after it has been created. If you want to modularize your code, you can turn this into a function instead, to make your code more modular and all that, but we won't be doing that here. So we'll say for let's I'll call it item in car object. So we want to check if the value is greater than max. So we want to say if car object item if it is greater than max. So if it's greater than max, what we want to do is, because what we are going to be doing is more than a single line, that is why I'm using the curly braces now in this statement. So because we want to say assign max to now be the item value, the object value, and then we also want to set the character, the max character, to be equals to item, and that's all. And all we want to do here is, I'm going to leave this. No, we don't need this again. We're going to return here, return max character. So that should solve the problem for us. And then let's see, we get E. So let's try another approach, another string. You can see it returns 1. So that's basically how you can solve this problem. So kindly subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next class.